especially to our instructor of this course, Strategic Management, Ma'am Rowena Katahay. My name is Micah Isabel T. Pino, and together with my group mates, we are going to present and discuss about internal analysis and competitive advantage. In this lesson, you'll find out how important internal analysis in an organization that highlights strengths and weaknesses in relation to its resources, capabilities, and competitive advantages. So first, let's discuss about the resources. When you heard about resources, what comes in your mind first? In our daily lives, what are our resources to survive? Of course, food, water, home, air, and many more that gives value to our life. So resources. Resources are the assets that a firm owns or can call upon. In addition, resource is any factor that's necessary to accomplish a goal or carry out an activity. In short, they are the components that a business needs in order to do business. Di ba without any resources or lack of resources, most na lang kaha ang business. Lack of equipments, lack of supplies, information, or support. The business will likely become less efficient and effective. Next is capabilities. Capabilities are the way those assets are used or deployed effectively. So, di ba, nanay, resources, these are the assets. So, when you say capabilities, these are the way you use these resources in a way that your business will operate effectively through the use of it. So a business capability is the ability of an organization to achieve a specific outcome. So it is an outcome. It is a combination of the people, processes, and technology that an organization needs to perform a task or function. So next is, what are these resources, by the way? So, di kayo mga resources sa mga business. So, first is physical resources. So, physical resources is from the word physical, tangible. Makita ra siya, matouch siya nato. It is a tangible items that are necessary and available for a business to function. So, examples are machines, mga equipments, buildings, distribution channels, inventories, software nga ginagamit sa pag-produce sa product. So these are the items that take space, have a value, and are used in the operation of the business. So physical resources are necessary for all types of business. So these physical resources are all available sa business. Next is financial resources. When you say financial, it is money. It talks about money. It is all about money. Financial resources is an asset that can be used for the purpose of generating income. Financial resources are sources of money that a business can draw on to succeed and operate. Obviously, dili siya ka-operate if walay provided nga money or walay sources sa imuang finances, sa imong money. Example of this are capital, cash, debtors, creditors, and other suppliers of money, daghan pa jud. Then, the human resources. Human resource is a department within a business that is responsible for all things worker-related. So, kaning human resource is the department that focuses only to those employees. Nag-focus lang sa mga individuals katong mga mosulod sa company or within the company. So, that includes recruiting, vetting, selecting, hiring, training, promoting, paying, and firing employees and independent contractors. So, these are the skills, knowledge, experience, network of employees and associates.
So next one is intellectual capital. So these are type of resources that are intangible. These includes patents, brands, business systems and customer database. So we talked about physical sources, in which case we can see and touch them. Now we are talking more on intangible assets, or assets that cannot be touch, but we can still fully utilize to our advantage. So when you are starting a business, it's very important to have sufficient intellectual capital as your resources, because it will help the business in its normal course. The business is working or competing in an industry, so it is very important to have more assets or more resources that we can utilize or we can benefit from in the business's normal course. This includes patents, brands, business systems, and customer database. So I think having intellectual capital is very important in running a business. And lastly, we have unique resources. From the word unique, something new, something different, something that is not normally seen in normal competitors. So these are resources that critically underpin competitive advantage and that others cannot easily imitate or obtain. So when we, from the word unique, it is something that is specific to your business. So it cannot be easily imitated, it cannot easily be copied. So in which case this can lead to a competitive advantage in the market. So it is very important to have these resources in order to gain or momentum or to move forward than your competitors. So in which case it is very important that you have a competitive edge in the market, so as to ensure customer loyalty or customer relationship. So to recap, we have five general categories of resources. We have physical resources, financial resources, human resources, intellectual capital, and unique resources. So take note that these categories of resources is very important in a business. As a business owner or someone who is planning to start a business or is an entrepreneur, it needs to be put in with utmost importance in order to ensure that it meets its visions and goals of the company, as well as to establish more sales and profits of the business, so as to ensure longevity of the operation.
Today, I will be discussing my part in our report, which is the capabilities. So first, what a firm can do. So when discussing what a firm can do, we're generally referring to the range of activities, strategies, and decisions it can undertake to achieve its objectives. What a firm can do depends on various factors such as the resources, capabilities, and market condition, regulatory environment, and strategy goals. So second is should be deployed effectively throughout an organization activities and process. When we talk about deploying resources effective throughout an organization activities and processes, we're emphasizing we're emphasizing the importance of optimizing and allocation and utilization of resources to achieve strategic objectives effectively. So di ari nga part gatok siya about sa resources, dapat i-allocate siya og maayo sa mga mga objectives or mga activities sa business para ma-utilize siya effectively or efficiently. Involves coordinating primary support activities to achieve results. These primary support activities are part of Porter's value chain framework and includes activities that support primary function of the business. So for example, like the use of channels sa business. Diba example, if you are a manufacturing business, then you will use channel to spread out and imong awareness about sa imong product. So they are called the primary supports para ma-support ang imong primary operations, which is ang mag-manufacture, diba? Para maka-engage kag a lot of customers, you have to contact with the primary supports, which is, in our examples, is the channels that we are using. So next is make a significant contribution to the perceived customer benefits of the end product. So making a significant contribution to the perceived customer benefits of the end product is crucial aspect in the firms of success. I mean lang ani like ang imong product nga gi-offer sa business kay naka-help jud siya sa mga sa ganid ani nga product. So dapat na para ing ani magud kay mag-gain mo ang loyalty sa imo ang customers dayon makakuan pakadugan siya sa imong profit, diba, kay word of mouth dayon na siya, kay if example kani kay nakatabang jud ni nako nga product, so daghan mag-gain murag ma-attract na dayon ang laing mga customers or laing mga possible clients sa imo ang kuan, sa imo ang product. So the next is differentiates a business from its competitors. So differentiating a business from its competitors is essential for long-term success in a crowded marketplace. It involves identifying, communicating unique attributes of value proposition that set the business apart and create a competitive advantage. So kani siya nga kuan gatok ni about sa imo bitong murag stand sa market, like you need to be different from your competitors. So the next one is provides potential access to wide variety of markets. So providing potential access to wide variety of markets is a strategic advantage that can significantly benefit a business. So providing potential access to wide variety of market offers numerous strategic advantage, including revenue diversification, market opportunity exploitation, risk mitigation, and economic of scale. As part katok ni siya about, for example, like ag imong mga employees, you train them so well, so nag result ana kay they are very competent, so lisod sila i-imitate sa other competitors kay naa man jud sila unique capabilities nga dili jud siya maawat sa lain. So that is a very big advantage to the business or the organization itself.
Alright, so good morning. My name is Jemarie Ilumaring, and today I am going to talk about the competitive advantage. After the internal analysis, what are the competitive advantage? The first advantage or the first competitive advantage is the company will be able to orchestrate its activities to offer its customers greater customer service or greater value. So, in the means of giving a greater value to the customers, this means offering them a lower price, benefits, discounts. And the next advantage is distinct and defensible position a business occupies in its industry that enables it to generate and maintain above average profitability. So this competitive advantage will guide you or guide the company into positioning its business into a place where you can generate profit, and you can also assess the risk and also the opportunities that your business could possibly foster. And the last competitive advantage is it being a product of a conscious coordination of resources and key competence or key capabilities of your business or your company. So the last competitive advantage talks about your core competence or the edge of your company to the other company. In here, we can see or we can assess the sustainability of our company throughout time. For the last one, we are going to talk about the fit. Fit refers to the way a company's activity interact and reinforce one another. So in summary, fit means matching your capabilities and also your resources. It just simply means that you cannot go overboard with your resources and also your capabilities. It also need to be matched, and also it needs to reinforce or how it would interact and also affect the company's profitability or the company's life in the long run.
Okay, so going on to the SWOT matrix, what is a matrix used in determining the strengths, the weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of a business. So this is a type of analysis that would be done for to the internal environment of the business, which is inside of the organization, and external environment or outside of the organization. So in order to ensure a more comprehensive and complete analysis of the business, we need to form strategies that counter the negative traits or negative aspects of the analysis, and strategies to utilize or fully utilize to our advantage the positive aspects of the analysis, which are the strengths and opportunities, and the negative sides are the weaknesses and threats. So the first one is we need to have strategies in order to fully utilize the strengths and opportunities of the business. So this is very important. So capitalize on those opportunities using the strengths that we have as a business. Next, we need to have strategies that can utilize the opportunities that are present for the business while still addressing the weaknesses that we have as an organization. Next is we need to have strategies to counter threats by utilizing the strengths that we know will be able to counter or reflect the threats that are present. Next is we need to have strategies that would affect or that would minimize the effects of the threats and partnered with the weaknesses that we have. So we need to have a type of contingency plan or risk analysis in order to prevent unwanted outcomes or unwanted results that have come up because of these weaknesses and threats. So next is the internal value chain. So what is internal value chain? So this is a type of analysis that is categorized into two parts, which is the primary activities and the support activities. So primary activities relate directly to a business's operations, such as sales, maintenance, and those kinds of things. So it relates more onto the operation of the business, and these include inbound logistics operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and service. Next are support activities. These are activities that support the primary operations of the business. So these include firm infrastructure, human resource management, technology development, and procurement. That would be all for our report, the Unit 5 Internal Analysis and Competitive Advantage. Hope you learned many things from our report, and thank you so much for listening.